certainly the ethic of what I've been describing is the servant leadership ethic. It is the ethic of someone who appreciates the privilege of the position they have rather than the privileges it may offer. It's someone who sees a responsibility to their community, however they define that, to their field, who finds a humility in the awesome task that is. And by the way, I'm using awesome as in wondrous rather than its typical overuse. So I think the ethic of servant leadership I've always would have thought of. If somebody had asked me to describe a state where I thought servant leadership was well practiced, Michigan would come to my mind. Absolutely. Because that's what I've always experienced. I think the importance of resources we've also talked about. There is something that makes this work happen because people are willing to invest in it. Whether it's new community foundations or curricula for young people to understand and get involved in philanthropy, whether it's building a field, whether it's willing to invest in the family philanthropy movement, as people in Michigan have been. I think that's been a huge, huge undervalued issue. And the fact that people like Mott are still vigorously at the table is pretty darn amazing. When you think about how many, a good dozen of those who were practicing national leadership at one point have moved on. And I love the sense, and to go back to the servant leadership theme, that really shows a responsibility to the effective practice of philanthropy. And that it's important that continue to be vigorously and well practiced. So it's a reflective mindset, but it is also very practical. When you look at what's been produced specifically by Michigan-centered events, there's real results, and there's real interpretation of those results by others. The work in public policy